Greetings and namaste, divine infinite light beings, masculine energy and feminine energy. Welcome in, divine infinite light beings. Welcome in and welcome back. I do appreciate you watching the full videos. I appreciate that. And I appreciate the likes and the shares and all the energetic love that you show to support the channel. I'm greatly appreciative, right? But in this present moment, Spirit was giving me a message, a download for the divine infinite light beings. Because you have such a welcoming energy, right? A warm energy, a alluring, not that you lure people in, but your energy is alluring, right? Your energy is very magnetic and very um attractive, right? So you get these people that um I release all negative energy and send it back to the sender to which it came from. My scarred and sacred space is protected. Me and the divine infinite light beings as a collective are placed in a pure bubble of white light and darkness of protection in this present moment, and each and every present moment that we decide and are guided by the creator of all there is. Ashe, Ashe. And we thank you for that divine protection, and we also thank you for the opportunity to be able to walk in grace. Ashe, Ashe. And so Spirit is saying these people, they kind of get beside themselves, right? It, because your energy is so alluring, it's so inviting, it's inviting. They get the wrong impression, they get the wrong they take the wrong action is what they do, right? They move too quickly is what they do, right? And when they move too quickly, Spirit is saying that shit turns you off, right? Or when they feel like they have some kind of confidence that they feel like they could step to you with this three of wands, right? Very passionate, very driven, right? Very planning this shit, right? Planning this shit. So these is people that you just meet. You know, you're trying to get to know. You could have met them on, dating apps, right? This could be people just in your everyday life, right? People that you work with, people that you go to church with, people that you communion with in the community, just people getting beside themselves when it comes to you and your sexual energy is what Spirit is saying. These people take your inviting energy the wrong way, right? They instantly feel like their desire is your desire, right? Because they are projecting on you, right? Even though you just probably just want to get to know this person, like, can we get to know each other before we just jump into the sack, right? Or how could you even feel like you had the confidence with that three of wands to step to me when I practically raised you? Or how could you have that confidence to step to me when, you know you're my family's family? Like, you understand what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying these people, they get beside themselves. They're unrealistic when it comes to you and your energy, right? Because they're feeling like their reality is your reality, and Spirit is saying no, they're unrealistic, because the thoughts that they have not even entered your mind, right? Unrealistic. What they think that they could do with you, or how they think that they could get you and put you in the bed and flip you and turn you and rub you this way and that way, is unrealistic, is what Spirit is saying. And this shit turns the divine infinite light beings off. It makes you cringe. It makes you want to go a different way when you find out that these people want only your body, want only what they can gain from you physically, right? And that shit turns you off in an instant, is what Spirit is saying. And then these people they realize that in reality they fucked up. After they then turned you off, you stop picking up their calls, you stop texting them, you stop replying, you don't give them that same energy that you was giving to them before, the energy that they were taking the wrong way. They felt like you were coming at them some type of way that you were not, right? They were taking this energy of action that you were giving them the wrong way, right? They were taking it the wrong way, is what Spirit is saying. And when they took it the wrong way, right, they put themselves in a mental conflict because they fucked up with you. You don't want to deal with them anymore. You don't want to be around them. You feel icky. You feel nasty. They make you feel some type of way because they didn't even get a chance to let you get to know them before they just laid it on the line and what they wanted to do, or before they just snuck up behind you and wanted you to um surrender to how they felt in the moment. Whoever this person is, it could be a a family member of your lover, whether they're feminine energy or masculine energy. It could be someone, a coworker, a supervisor. Somebody is getting sexually harassed at work by a supervisor. Yeah. And it's causing you to be in your head, or them to be in your head. I'm hearing somebody is taking action, so it's causing them to be in their head because they should have never been sexually harassing you at work, trying to intimidate you, but you took action, or somebody took action. But yeah, these people are in their head because now they feeling like a fool because they turned you the wrong way. When they had you in a proper way, when they had you where you were vulnerable to them, when they had you where you were trying to get to know them, you was willing to get to know them, it was a thing that you wanted to do. They disgusted you. They made you, they made you cringe. Like it's like every time you think about them now you cringing because don't get to know me first. Get to know, yeah, people have one night stands, but when I don't want to have that one night stand, you got to get to know me first, right? As a divine infinite light being, it, we are all grown. When we are in that energy and we want to do that one night stand, we do that one night stand. But if we're not in that energy of that one night stand and we want to get to know somebody, don't just come at us. Don't just come at the divine infinite light beings as if we're just a sex object, as we're just real easy to give it up, as if we're just so vulnerable, that desperate, Ashe. So, and this is why these people is feeling like a fool, right? They wanting a new beginning, because you're not picking up no texts, you're not answering them. It's been 2-3 weeks that they heard from you since they made the advance to you, whether they're feminine energy or masculine energy, for whoever that resonate with. It's been 3 weeks, right? But or however long it's been, right? It could have been a couple of hours ago and you just like, fuck it, I'm not dealing with this person no more because this person just, it turns me off. These people turn you off when you realize that this is all they want, because you're a divine infinite light being. You're more valuable. Your kundalini energy is very high priced, right? But you come with more than just that high price. Your whole being, your whole self is a very um high demand, right? So you feel like if you want that, you need to have the whole package. Divine infinite light beings, whether you're feminine energy or masculine energy, you feel like take the whole package. Just don't want the honey box, or the dangling wand, right? You got to want more than just that, right? And when you find out that's all they want, it's just a big fucking turnoff, right? And you bring death, you 10 on the clock. You bring death to whatever relationship, whatever time you was putting in to get to know this person. You know, if you was dating this person, if y'all was kicking it, y'all was Netflixing, if y'all was watching movies, you know, and they made the advance while y'all was chilling, Netflix and chilling, but it was just too soon for them to make that advance. You're not doing that no more. You're not. No. Yeah. Five of Pentacles, and they have hopes that you will return. With this Five of Pentacles being in reverse, they have hopes that you will return, right? And somebody could be in bad health. That stood out, right? Somebody could be in bad health. They have an inner conflict behind this, and we seen this already with the Nine of Swords. Inner conflict, because they know they fucked up. They know they fucked up. They know they should have not just made that advance too soon, or they know they crossed the line when your dude's little sister, is it your dude's little brother or your girl's little sister, you know, made that advance at you, right? Or you know, whoever this is at work, you know, just it just crossed the line. The supervisor situation just crossed the line. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that you were just going to surrender to, you know, their nasty talk, or their underhanded, you know, sayings of sexual shit that they would try to throw at you. Yeah. And the universe is saying, the universe is in control, right? The universe is in control. And these motherfuckers is going to receive karma for this too. You know, for those who trespassed it against you, you know, like at work and stuff like that. They're going to receive karma. Or this could have even been a neighbor. You know, you kicking it with your neighbor, and y'all just been friends, and you know, just kicking it with your neighbor, been friends. Not feeling your neighbor like that. But the neighbor had enough balls, male energy, to step to you in such a manner, right? In such a manner. Even though y'all grew to have this friendship, they wanted more than just a friendship, and that's not what you wanted. That's not what you wanted. So, yeah, here we have karma again, right? Changes. You have to change it. You have to bring it to an end. You have to change it, because it's not what you wanted. And if it is what you wanted, they made the advance too soon, and it turned you. It just turned you. It turned you. Like, yeah, it turned you. It made you want to just end the situation. Like, yeah, it disgusts you. You recognize that it disgusts you, right? You recognize that it disgusts you, and you don't want no parts of it, right? It was going to be a struggle. It was going to be a struggle. Now they struggling, feeling overwhelmed, because they feeling like defensive, because you're not talking to them. You won't. You're not going. You're not. They unhappy. They had a lack of fulfillment, trying to be greedy instead of trying to get to know you. They was being greedy. They just wanted to, you know. And you want divine love. That's why you're not even fucking with this shit. You want divine love. You want happiness. You want, you know, a secure love. You don't got time to be just jumping in the sack, in and out of the sack, with different motherfuckers that make propositions because they just want to fuck you and go about your business. No, you want true love, right? See, they just want to fuck you and go about your business, go about their business. Fast conversation, right? Fast communication. But yeah, the conversation be fast because they be trying to throw that shit at you, right? They be trying to throw that shit at you. Yeah. And some of these motherfuckers is cheap. They ain't even trying to take you on a date. They neck flip, and chill at the house. Cheap. Cheap. Right? Spirit said that would be a risky investment. Like, no. And you already know that. That's why it was a big turnoff to you. Especially these cheap motherfuckers. All of a sudden, they talking about what they want to do. They going to wine and dine you, this, that, and the other. How they getting to know you. They going to take you here. They going to take you there. And then next thing you know, it's like, oh, we talking about the bedroom. And you already know this. And you're not giving it. You're not giving it. So that was just a quick message, Divine Infinite Light Beings. Very intuitive, whoever you are. Spiritually intuitive, spiritually protected, spiritually watched over, spiritually gifted, right? So you're not giving into this. You're not going to, it's not something you're giving into. You don't want it, and you're not giving it. Ashe. So that was just a quick message from Divine Spirits. Yeah. Why these people trying to strategize how to get in your drawers, in your panties? Ashe, ashe.